Oh, well, good morning, gentlemen. It is a pretty cool morning. Went on a good hearty walk today with my wife down the road. She's off to work. I have the day off. So I decided to shoot a video in the old tobacco barn here that the uncles used to store hay and equipment. But I was kind of walking up to the barn and I was trying to figure out what I wanted to talk about today, because you guys know a lot of the videos I just kind of do spur of the moment and speak whatever's on my mind. And today I looked up at the barn and I noticed, if you can see some light coming through the roof, there's a piece of tin that during a recent storm the nails came loose and the tin kind of folded over. We have pieces of the barn that are kind of falling apart. This barn's been here for quite a few years. So naturally things are going to rot, things are going to become loose, and they're going to start to fall apart, especially if you don't keep up with the upkeep on it and keep it in good working condition. And I actually had thought a little bit about this earlier in the day while we were walking, and how important it was to keep active and moving. And then even while I was eating breakfast, I eat a pretty hearty breakfast, and usually a big bowl of oatmeal and some fruit and some orange juice and things like that. And it's just kind of been on my mind, so I wanted to talk to you guys about it and get your opinions and your insight on the topic as well. For those of you wondering, I've kind of been in this habit, if you haven't noticed, of smoking cigars that have been in my humidor a while. And today I'm smoking another Charter Oak Connecticut Broadleaf, some of my 2-year age cigars. For those of you wondering, it's a beautiful cigar, just like the Connecticut shade that Charter Oak makes, but it's a broadleaf. It's got a little bit more flavor, a little more sun-grown, and I really enjoy that. But nevertheless, to get into today's topic, I was thinking about how, in life in general, we go through life and we start to make mistakes, start to wear ourselves down. Maybe we work too hard. Maybe, things happen in life, whether it be mental or physical. We kind of break down. Things aren't what they used to be. Physically, an example would be, we stop being so active and we start getting a little stiff. We start eating a little too much and don't give ourselves a good diet. So internally, physically, we just feel really bad. Mentally, we're not giving ourselves breaks. We think we just have to go, work. Or we're not taking care of ourselves mentally the way we really should. In today's day and age, you see a lot of mental issues, a lot of people who just break down mentally, and I believe some of those, not all, but some of those can be attributed to just the busyness of life. We have so much going on with social media. We're always staring at our screens. We always feel like we have to be a part of something, and we have to be in the know, and that could play a really big role and take a really big toll on your mental well-being. So looking at that and kind of looking at the barn, it made me think about the fact that I need to be keeping myself in shape physically and mentally. I need to make sure I'm in right standing. It's very important for my family as a man, me as a man, for my family to have somebody who can supply their needs and protect them and be able to do things. Now, I know I'm not the most physically fit man on earth. I don't have big muscles or a six-pack abs, but I am fit enough to do what I need to do. I work very hard. I do take good rest, though, and that's important. I take both physical and mental rest. A way that helps me take mental rest is smoking cigars. You guys know that. I kind of get a chance to break off from my day, get my mind to myself, and smoke a cigar for an hour and a half, and it helps you kind of slow down. Same thing physically. We work so hard, especially me being a factory worker. You know, we have to push a certain pounds, a certain amount of products out every day, no questions asked. And we have to work 12 hours a day, sometimes 6 days a week. And we just push ourselves to the limits. And sometimes you have to take a vacation, and instead of going on this elaborate vacation and having all these plans and burning yourself out during vacation, sometimes you just need to take those extra days off and just give your body and your mental self a break. I can't express how important it is for you to take breaks. There's a reason that after God made the earth in 7 days, or in 6 days, he rested that seventh. He was letting us know that we need to take a break. We need to sit back and enjoy the fruits of our labor. We need to make sure that we're well rested and ready for the next week, giving everything we have for that particular reason and not being so wore out all the time. I see it so much. I see guys at work all the time who are working 7 days a week, 12 hours a day to supply for their family, because their family wants a big house and all these things, and they're living too much above their means. So you really have to be careful knowing what your boundaries are for living. If you can't afford stuff, don't work yourself to death for riches. It says in Proverbs, I can't quote it off the top of my head, but I think it's Proverbs chapter 23 or 24. It specifically talks about don't chase after riches. You'll tire yourself out. Riches are gone in a flash. Don't work yourself to death is basically what it's saying. It's not worth it. So I just want to encourage you guys, take some time to slow down. You know, this barn, I'll be able to take some time, fix it up, patch the roof, replace some boards, and it'll live for another 100 years. Make sure you take the time to fix yourself, patch yourself up where you need to, and take your breaks, take care of yourself. That is extremely important. So I just want to encourage you guys to do that. I appreciate you guys for watching today's video, and I will see you for another video. Good day, gentlemen. I'm going to get back to taking my break and smoking my cigar.